Hey there, welcome to Newsstream TV, happenings across the globe at your fingertip. Do well to like this video by giving it a thumbs up, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe. Enjoy.
I'm a founding member of the APC. If you go to INEC and ask for the form that got APC registered, I'm one of the 34 people that signed for it, and I was a founding member of the National Working Committee of the APC. But frankly, I no longer recognize the party. The party, no party organ of the APC has met for the past 2 years. No caucus, no NEC, nothing. I don't even know if it is a one-man show. It's a zero-man show. Okay. So, though I'm a founding member of the APC has left me behind. I'm still there where we were. We wanted to form a progressive party that will fight corruption, revamp the economy, and restore security to Nigerians. That was the objective of forming our party. And we all came from that party. After forming the party, we went out of our way to recruit others that we feel could add value to the party. We went to the residence of His Excellency Vice President Atiku Abubakar, invited him to join the party. We are not afraid of inviting heavyweights who are potential presidential aspirants, even though many of us were Buhari supporters. But we were not scared. We wanted a broad-based coalition that will address the problems of Nigeria, and we were successful in it. But why the APC today? I don't recognize it, as I said. It has left me behind. I still believe that the purpose of political contestation in Nigeria still remains revamping the economy, restoring security, and fighting corruption. The problems are still there. However, I no longer believe that my party believes in confronting those problems. So the distance between me and the APC is widening. It has left me, it's driving at very high speed away from where I am, but I remain where I am because these problems remain the living problems of Nigeria, and they have to be addressed. And the only way to address them is through the instrumentality of political party. So what happened to our parties? Why did our parties all end up where they are? When we started the APC, we were very hopeful that it will be member-financed party. We registered 15 million members. 15 million. If every member of the APC just gave the party 100 naira, that's 1.5 billion. Just 100 naira a month, which I believe almost everyone can afford. That's 1.5 billion. It's enough to run the party. We had aspirations of that nature. We had dreams of a real, ideologically driven, progressive political party.
Reno Omokri slams El-Rufai for coup-baiting comments. You don't come again, Reno. You don't quiet since all this time, now you're back. Reno Omokri, a former presidential aide, has strongly criticized Nasir El-Rufai, be criticizing everybody. Criticist, how do I put it now? Everybody you criticize. Because of appointment, you will not get it. Be deceiving. I don't know why they didn't even deport you to. I hope you're part of the people they are deporting, because I don't think you have a legal stay in that US. You need to come back. You really need to come back. So I hope that they've deported you as well. A former presidential aide has strongly criticized Nasir El-Rufai, the former governor of Kaduna State, over recent comments he made that, according to Omokri, appear to be inciting a coup in Nigeria. This man. What did he say that is inciting a coup in Nigeria? In a post on social media platform X, Omokri accused El-Rufai of making coup-baiting statements that he deemed irresponsible and treasonous, particularly given the former governor's controversial track record. You're not controversial. You're always controversial. Omokri's condemnation came after El-Rufai's remark on the state of Nigerian governance. El-Rufai has said, "For those of us who live half our lives under military rule, we know what it is. We don't want military rule, but we also don't want civilians behaving like the military in their babbar, riga and suits." Did he lie? No. Because this thing that we are practicing in this country right now, does it look like democracy to you? Reno, does this look like democracy? No. It's a military regime in disguise. It is definitely a military regime in disguise. His comments were directed at the current government of President Bola Tinubu, which El-Rufai implied was exhibiting authoritarian tendencies, yes. Resembling a military dictatorship, yes. He did not lie. Reno, he did not. We are not practicing democracy right now. We don't have freedom of speech. You cannot talk. You cannot write on your social media handle. They'll come and arrest you. They'll molest you. They'll do everything. What does that insinuate to? Is it not military? Is that not dictatorship? That's what it is. Omokri, however, strongly disagreed with El-Rufai. Always strongly disagree. He disagreed with El-Rufai's assessment of the Tinubu'S administration. I read with dismay the coup baiting comment. How is he coup baiting? This man is a troublemaker. This Reno is an evil person. Very, very evil. Devil's incarnate. I read with dismay the coup baiting comment by the former governor of Kaduna State, Malam Nasir El-Rufai. Omokri wrote, not only is it irresponsible for any politicians to bait the military to take over because they lost out in this administration, but it is also treasonous. How did he say that military should come and take over? How? When such comments are made by a man who was himself a danger to democracy while he held sway in Kaduna. According to Omokri, El-Rufai's history in office cast a long shadow on his credibility. He reminded Nigerians of the time when El-Rufai, as governor of Kaduna, took harsh measures against his critics, including demolishing their homes under Nasir El-Rufai as governor of Kaduna. The homes of his critics were demolished. Several of them were arrested and jailed, including Omokri, who was forced into exile by Nasir El-Rufai. Omokri stated he further accused El-Rufai of paying herdsmen, a practice that Omokri claims led to a significant increase in violence in southern parts of the state. Were you there when he was paying them? Were you there when he was paying the herdsmen? Omokri continued to accuse El-Rufai of stoking ethnic and religious conflict, saying his reign marked the beginning of mass killing on an industrial scale in southern Kaduna, which have now ended after he left office. He questioned how El-Rufai, who had been involved in such controversial actions, could now accuse the Tinubu administration of behaving like a military dictatorship. You might not agree with the speaker, but what he's saying is the truth. We are already in a military regime like this, if you don't know, because this is like a military regime. Yes, the former presidential aide also brought attention to El-Rufai's past threats against foreign election observers during the 2015 election. They are bringing something that happened 10 years ago. Now, no, please. This is a man who threatened foreign election observers that they will leave Nigeria in body bags, Omokri said, and today is accusing the Tinubu administration of acting like a military government. Omokri implied that El-Rufai's comments were self-serving and that the former governor was attempting to rewrite history to suit his current political goals. In his post, Omokri suggested that El-Rufai was taking advantage of Nigeria's short memory to downplay his own political misdeeds. Yes, he is counting on the fact that Nigerians have short memories and may not remember his misdeeds. Omokri stated the comments were part of a broader critique of El-Rufai's political career, which Omokri portrayed as full of contradictions and opportunism. On the same day that El-Rufai made his comments, Peter Obi, the presidential candidate from the Labour Party, also made headlines with a statement about his political intentions. Obi stated that he was not interested in any coalition that is for the purpose of taking power. Omokri highlighted the coincidence of the timing, speculating that Obi's statement was a reaction to El-Rufai's comment and a sign of deeper political machinations. Why did Peter Obi choose to make that statement on the same day that those men met? Say wahala. This Omokri, you are a problem person. Omokri asked, further fueling suspicions on political intrigue. Who are they suspecting? They are not okay. According to Omokri, Peter Obi and Nasir El-Rufai share a complex history, particularly regarding their political ambition. Omokri reflected on an incident in 2010 when El-Rufai, who was once a critic of former President Goodluck Jonathan, sought to align himself with Jonathan administration after a meeting at the Aso Rock presidential villa. See this friend Omokri, it's like you are the one that have short-term memory. Or is it not the same you too? Is that not the same thing that you are doing? Or were you not campaigning against President Tinubu before? But now all of a sudden, he's the best president. So what are you saying? That makes the two of you now. That means you and El-Rufai are the same thing. All of you are the same thing. Liars. Bunch of liars. El-Rufai was once a critic of Goodluck Jonathan, and now he aligned with it. Is that not the same thing that you are doing? However, Omokri noted that when Jonathan ultimately selected Namadi Sabo as his vice presidential nominee instead of El-Rufai, the former governor quickly turned against him. 4 days later, on May 15, 2010, when then President Jonathan named Namadi Sabo the vice presidential nominee instead of him, as El-Rufai began fighting him, Omokri pointed out, emphasizing El-Rufai's history of political opportunism and betrayal. Same goes for you, Reno. Everything you are saying right now is the same thing that you are doing as well. That makes the two of you. It means that you are the same thing. Tupac says two of you are the same bed, exactly. If you are accusing El-Rufai of doing all of this, then that makes the two of you, because that is exactly what you are doing too. AG888 says both of you are evil, but El-Rufai is angel compared to Omokri. Abi now, because that's the same thing that he is also doing. That makes the two of you. It means you are the same. So go and sit down. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.